All right, guys. And one of you guys recommended me Sinful P. So let's see what he has to say. And don't forget, if you guys want to get one-on-one coaching on how to attract more women into your life, you can book a phone call with me. I can teach you guys how to get women through day game, night game, through your work, through building social circle, and through what I specialize in, entourage game. And because I have a background in psychology, I went to school for psychology. I also have a psychological understanding of different attachment styles and the different patterns that women have. So getting a coaching session with me will illuminate you to the bullshit of women. I should call this channel Illuminating Bullshit, Women's Bullshit. Let's begin with the video.
So, you know what I mean? Whenever a woman sees a man who is powerful, and especially if he knows how to express himself and convey things eloquently, she gonna gravitate to him. And he can be an ugly motherfucker. That nigga can look like Forrest Whitaker. But if that motherfucker got some Harvard University game about himself, you know what I mean? You'll see light-skinned bitches, brown-skinned bitches, you know what I'm saying? Especially don't let him be an ugly nigga that's confident.
And let me tell you something. The game that they play is a game of appearances. That's pretty much it's all a game of appearance. If you notice, every pimp is dressed to the T because they understand that women, you could be ugly as fuck, but if you're dressed to a T and you talk with confidence and you play and you talk a big game and you talk tell them what the world what's that phrase called and what's that phrase where you preach to people and you tell them what they want to hear. The point is, and you tell them exactly what they want to hear, they'll find you attractive. Well, for me, what I prefer is pre-selection, but let's just keep talking.
If he's an ugly nigga and he's confident, he got the right attitude, it's still gonna be an attractive multitude to sit up there and gravitate to that dude simply because charisma about himself. He talking about something, and you know what I mean. He don't get too deep. He know how to with the comedy, make a bitch laugh. Then after making a bitch laugh, hit her mother gut punch her motherfucking ass with some good game, something to think about. Bow. You know what I mean? And it's like, wow. Next thing you know, you got bitches hopping in your inbox. You so smart. Where did you get all this information?
Personally, I don't like to talk too much. I bet we have different games. I prefer to. This is what I can. I do this, and I could show you guys photos, man. I host events. I let the event unfold because I have drawing event, meditation events, poetry events. For example, I'm the host of it. I keep myself in the background. They say who the host is. I don't talk too much. I let them go, and you know what happens? They add you, and you barely say a word. Or you could speak game, but the problem is that some of y'all motherfuckers don't have that gift of gab. Some of you motherfuckers can't just don't have it. I'm just gonna be honest, and it's okay. Like if you're not a talker, sometimes it's better to stay quiet, create an environment where women can enjoy. Like again, like for example, I tell guys, I had a guy who had a what you call it? What's that thing called? He was a writer, and he had an apartment. I was like, why don't you host a writing event? Since you're a writer, host a procrastination writers event. Go to a coffee shop that looks beautiful. Post ads around your area, and 10 people came. And they wrote the ad. He wrote the ad. They came. They read it to each other. It was a great time. And two of those girls added him. Now, did they sleep with him? No, right? But guess what? He met her friends who were writers, and one of her friends liked them. And the beauty about it is that that prevents you from making mistakes, from over talking. Right? That's honestly it's so easy. You just got to learn how to deal with that fear. And that's why I coach people. I'll teach you guys how to build that. Trust me, people are sick and tired of being alone.
You know what I mean?
Oh, by the way, shut the fuck up, okay? Oh my God, stop talking. You shut the fuck up. Go to another channel, go to his channel and watch his video. This channel is about me reacting, and y'all are here to hear me react, okay? To him. So if anybody keeps crying, bitching, and moaning like little boys, then go to another channel with that shit.
Game will make a bitch gravitate to you. That's why I say don't chase the bitch, chase the game
Okay.
because the game will empower you.
And the game here, for me, is building events, fun little events that women can't help but come to. Women love those types of events. They love poetry. Oh, they love poetry. Okay.
Okay? You don't got to chase something that's going to gravitate to power. You need to sit up there and run after the power that's going to empower you.
And for me, It's anything that puts you in the center of attention.
And
Okay.
once you receive empowerment, women gonna sit up there and gravitate to you. Women love a man that's possessed by the spirit of power.
Okay.
Knowledge is power. In other words, game is. So, whether it's Facebook, Instagram, the streets, whenever a woman sees somebody who's boldly, fluently, eloquent,
Let me give you guys an example because a lot of you motherfuckers think again. I'm not trying to convince people. I'm trying to motivate you guys, right? I'm just trying to motivate you guys, man. Like I'm trying to motivate you guys to understand that there's an easier way to gain women. There's a much easier way to gain women than what we've been taught, right? Um, and this way is something that any of you motherfuckers can do at home, anywhere. This is my art club that I have here in Mexico. It's for free, and the reason it's for free is because I like it, but also it draws people to my events, right? Like I have these types of events. Music, can you guys see it? And again, I don't have it to get women. I have it because I'm in Mexico and I don't want to be alone. But it works. Like they're drawn to these types of things, right? This was one of the Halloween parties. It's for drawing and it's for free. And you're providing value. And if you don't have a place, then just do it at a coffee shop. But we play Pictionary too. Go to a coffee shop. And you know what's funny? I tell them to go to a coffee shop and I don't even go. And the beauty about it then is now they know you're the coordinator, but you're not there. So what's gonna happen? They're gonna talk about you, right? And I host the events. I even post the ads everywhere. Like we go to coffee shops and do it there. And they come. People want to meet up. If you're not a writer, video games, that even works. Video games at the park. Dude, I've had guys that come to me, they're like, dude, how can I do this? I've taught them this method, and they now, at least once a week or once a month, doesn't matter. They're able to find potential women. And as long as you shut the fuck up and you focus on creating a good environment, they're gonna come.
expressing himself on any subject, you know what I mean? She gonna gravitate to that man and say, you know what? Especially in the world we living in, you got to think about this. Let me just say this to you guys. For you motherfuckers that work out, for you motherfuckers that read, for you motherfuckers that can spell your words without a smartphone, and you know, you got a cooler wealth of knowledge on you. You gotta look at the generation that we in. Niggas out here, look at these Dwight Howard ass niggas. All these homosexuals and shit all around here. And if you a heterosexual man that's bold, intelligent,
And bold is doing what I'm doing. If you like to read, create a reading club. It's not hard. If you really like to read, you could create a classical reading club. Post ads. If you like to play ping pong, you could create that. There's women for everything, and you just don't know it because you're afraid of taking the risk. You're afraid of taking risk.
you got all your teeth, you ain't got no goddamn disease, and especially if you don't got no kids, you got good credit. What the fuck you mean you scared to talk to this bitch? What? It remind me of the time O'Shea, and I know he gonna see it, my nigga Rob, I love him to death. But at Dunbar Vocational High School in Chicago, it was a bride by the name of Angel LaSalle. Angel LaSalle had one of the coldest booties, you know what I mean, that a street nigga has ever seen. The way her ass used to just sit up in them apple bottoms, it was like God tailored these apple bottoms, especially for her ass and thighs. I mean, it was amazing. So they end up growing up. Make a long story short, my nigga, he drives the CTA. He's a bus driver. The bitch that he been liking on since high school gets on his bus. He calls me. He like, man, guess who was on my bus today? Guess who was on my bus today? I was like, nigga, I don't know, nigga. You know what I mean? A thick ass bitch with a link card that was gonna let you use it, nigga. What? And he like, no, nigga, Angel LaSalle. I was like, oh, okay. So you finally about to hit it, nigga, after all of these years? He's like, man, bro, she was looking so good, I couldn't even say nothing.
Nigga, please, bro.
I ain't never seen no bitch that looks so motherfucking good that I can't say nothing. You know what I mean? Like, what? You're on the bus. She's getting on your bus. What the fuck you mean that you couldn't say nothing? You know what I mean? Evidently, she's in need of you. A lot of you guys are in position to be a blessing, to a woman. You're an asset to a woman. And
Hmm.
in the generation that we in, these guys are on drugs. They live with their mothers homeless. These niggas are carless. These niggas are doleless. A lot of them are hopeless, teethless. And you mean to tell me that you got all of these things going on and you're afraid?
It's just that they never had a good example. They never felt desperate enough, right? It's oh shit. Sorry. Oh shit, baby. Sorry about that. Sorry. Anyways, I'm sorry about that, guys. So the opportunities are there. When I was younger, I wish I knew what I knew now. I'll be honest with you. I wish that I knew what I knew now. I would have saved myself so many years with women. I would have saved myself so many if I knew that just doing what I love, drawing, meditating, and I could create groups and women come and I could find a girlfriend through that. Fuck, I would not have done any half of the shit that I did. And don't get me wrong, pick up what works. Game works, but you expose yourself to rejection, and some guys don't have they get traumatized through that shit, man. Anyways, man, let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. Check out my free video about 20 dark tactics to get a woman to fall in love by clicking on the description down below where it says get your free gift. See you guys later.